Second down, 3. Giants ball in the Houston 44. We're approaching 3 minutes remaining in the third period. 87 yards for Johnson and 21 carries. Again, breaks away. Oh, miraculous balance. The balance of this man is unbelievable. You can't seem to knock him down.
Well, hello. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to check out this video, and welcome to the Gridiron. And before I get started, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone out there who's been watching my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you give this video a thumbs up or maybe leave a comment below or possibly share the video, it would mean so much to me. But anyway, just thank you so much for just taking time out of your day to watch this video. Thank you. All right. Now, this is PFF. Okay, so we got some grades for the team and, player grades for week 4. Okay, after our big win over the Saints, baby. Let's see, the Giants, their overall grade from PFF. All right, I could swear like last week, I think they were 17th. They were 0-3, and they were 17th. Now they won a game, they're 1-3, and they fell to 21st. So their overall grade is a 70.4. So I mean, that's not, certainly not horrible. Their offensive grade, Giants' offensive grade, let's see here, is I gotta find them here. They're 19th, 72.0. Yeah. I mean, they put up almost 500 yards. The running game is still, so I mean, I think that's what's kind of hurting them. Kind of tough to have a real good passing game and a bad running game, and they get a real good high score for PFF. Their passing grade, now, they were number 2 a couple weeks ago. Then after the game against the Falcons, they slipped to 4th. But now their passing game grade back to number 2 in all of NFL. Okay, the passing grade is an 88.0. Did you ever think you'd hear that? They're only behind Mr. Brady, the Brady Bunch, 91.7. Tampa Bay. Yeah, they got the greatest quarterback of all time. So yeah, I guess it's understandable. But we got Danny Dimes. Right, that bad, porous offensive line, is that and the other thing and all, and we're at 88. Whew, wow, pretty impressive. Our pass blocking, okay, so now we're going to get some bad numbers here. Our pass blocking grade, we're 17th. Pass blocking grade is a 58.3. Our receiving grade, let's see, receiving grade, we're at 68.3. We're number 22. Our running grade, I got to go down for this one. This is where, let's see here. Our running grade, we're number 31. All right, we're at 62.5. So our running grade we're 31st in the NFL. So, I mean, if our running was better, obviously our overall offensive grade would be better, but it is what it is. Our, run blocking grade. Okay, this is obviously another bad number. Let's see, where are we at here? We're number 20. Okay, so I guess it could be worse. Let's see, we're at 58.8 for our run blocking. Okay, our defensive grade. After 4 weeks, we're number 23. We're plummeting here. Let's see, our defensive grade is 59. I mean, I don't know what the hell happened to our team last year. Let's see if I can figure this out here. Okay, let's see. Last year, the defense, 2020 season, the defense, we were 13th. Okay, let's see, we were 67.8 last year after the whole season. So PFF graded us at the 13th best defense, which is okay. That's acceptable. 67.8. Okay, so let's remember that 67.8. So this year, right after just 4 games, right, we went from a 67.8, and we're down to a 59. Yeah, so we were 13th last year. Now we fell. So far we fallen 10 spots. We're number 23, and I thought we upgraded the defense. I mean, I know Martinez isn't in there, but I mean, really, felt we that many spots. We can't cover anybody. I mean, whew. All right, a run defense. Let's see here. I mean, we're like in the bottom. We're number 21. Our run defense is what we had here? 56. Our tackling grade. Let's see, our tackling grade. Let's see, we're at 57.2. I mean, it showed. I mean, we're number 15th. I mean, it showed. Taysom Hill broke 7 tackles yesterday on an 8-yard touchdown run. What a joke. Our pass rushing grade. Okay, obviously we're not going to be very high here either. We're 23. 23rd. We only got 6 sacks in 4 games. We're 67.5. Okay, our coverage grade. Let's see, we're number 20th. We're 54.6. And our special teams, this one I'm a little surprised about. Because this one, they got us like down there. I mean, they got us number 30. Special teams grade at 64.7. That I don't really agree with, but it is what it is. Now we got the individual grades for the game on Sunday. All right, the offensive grades. Okay, we got Daniel Jones was number 1. He graded out an 84.6. So he had Daniel Jones. Let's see here. Against Washington, he was a 91.3. Yesterday, he was an 84.6. Against Atlanta, he was a 71.9. And the first game of the year was a 65.1. So, but I mean, 84.6. He was the number 1 guy. Number 2. Now, people need to start. Anybody who's doubting Andrew Thomas, like Louis Riddick and all that stuff, need to just start shutting their frickin' mouths. You know what I mean? Andrew Thomas is the second graded, highest graded player. He was a 79.9 yesterday. Okay. Andrew Thomas for the year, okay, is a 71.9 overall. All right. Now, people just want to keep comparing him to the other tackles from last year, and how the other tackles from last year were like so much superior to Andrew Thomas and all that and everything. Well, Jedrick Wills, okay, so Andrew Thomas is 71.9. Jedrick Wills this year is a 63.4. Andrew Thomas is better, okay? So that takes care of Jedrick Wills. Jedrick Wills, all right. Let's see, next we're going to go to Tristan Wirfs, who plays right tackle. Andrew Thomas is a left tackle, okay? Tristan Wirfs is a right tackle, all right? Tristan Wirfs is a 67.3. Andrew Thomas is 71, 71.9? Right, 71.9, okay? Tristan Wirfs, 67.3. So this year, Andrew Thomas is better. And Tristan Wirfs this year, all right, get him out of there. So, and then Mekhi Becton, he only played like most of the first game against Carolina. He graded out like a 66, I think it was. So in that one game, that's what he is for the season so far. So Andrew Thomas is even better than him. So Andrew Thomas so far is graded out far better, okay, than the other 3 guys that were supposedly far superior to Andrew Thomas. I mean, like Louis Riddick was making a joke of it, like the Giants drafted, they could have had their pick of any tackle, which he's right, and he said they took Andrew Thomas, who was the worst one of them all. And he said not only was he was the worst one, he was the worst one by far of all the other ones. Well, shut the fuck up, Louis Riddick. You don't fucking know anything. That's why you're not the GM of the Giants. Guess who's got the best grades this year, huh? Andrew Thomas. Guess you better stick to broadcasting, Louis Riddick, huh? Frickin' moron. All right, Kenny Golladay was the third highest offensive grade for the Giants. He was graded out at 77.7. It showed he had a heck of a good game. John Ross, all right, was a 76.6. Now, he only caught 3 balls, but he was only in on 28 plays. All right, so imagine, let's see, we had 64 plays. So, I mean, if he was on the field the whole time, all right, or just say he doubled his, he would have had 6 catches too. So, I mean, he only had 3, so it's like, I only had the 3, yeah, but I mean, one obviously was a touchdown, but he only played like less than half the snaps. Okay, so if you put him out there the full time, he would have had 6 or 7 receptions, so, I mean, pretty good, right? Then we got Elijah Penny. He graded out as 67.6. Saquon Barkley, all right, hell of a game, 65.3. Then Devontae Booker, he was only in there for 7 snaps. He was a 64.9. Kadarius Toney, right, each week his snaps keep going up. He was on the field 50 plays, okay, rated out of 63.4. And I'm sure he's just going to get better as time goes by, okay. Matt Skura, first game for the Giants at the left guard, graded out of 61. Pass blocking grade, 75.3. Fantastic. Kyle Rudolph is a 57.2. Okay, but that's better than what it has been. Okay, so that's a positive. Will Hernandez is a 55.9. Okay, so not too bad. Run blocking grade was not good, but his pass blocking grade was a 71.4. That's another one of the reasons why Daniel Jones was able to not get sacked and stay upright, not take any hits or nothing. Okay. Nate Solder was a 55. Okay, so that's, okay. I mean, that's certainly not superior, but we can work with that. C.J. Board was a 50.5. Colin Johnson, who was very, very good, obviously, last week, all right, when he had the 5 receptions, he was only on the field for 6 plays this week. He graded out at 48.2. But as you see, it's nice to have him on a team as some depth, All right, let's see, Billy Price, okay, the center, graded out of 44.8. Not too good. Evan Ingram graded out of 43.8. And Caden Smith, with his bad knee, graded out of 35.9. So that's the offensive grades. All right, so we got the tight ends, got some work in progress. We need our run blocking. We gotta get Rob Sal's got to do a little bit better with the run blocking. The pass blocking's good, okay, but the run blocking we got to get a little bit better with. But then again, we keep getting guys hurt every week, so it's kind of tough to get the guys to gel. If we can get the guys staying healthy, the longer they play with each other, the longer they play better, and they're going to get a little bit better and better and better. And if we can keep Saquon healthy, that running game, as the season goes along, the running game will probably get better and better and better. So now we got. All right, now we're going to go to the defensive grades. There we go. All right, so Leonard Williams, he graded out the best, 74.2. Then of course Dexter Lawrence was 71.3. It's hard to because there's no pass rush, and we gave up 170 yards rushing. So it's kind of some of you just scratch your head. It's like, where do they get these, where do they get their grades from? But it is what it is. The X-Man, Oshane Ximines, graded out at 69.6. That's good to see, because he'll be with us next year. I mean, he only was in for 14 plays, so, but he graded out very well, 69.6. All right. Darius Williams, graded out at 68.6. He was only in there for 17 plays, okay, but he graded out well. All right, Austin Johnson graded out at 61.6. Darnay Holmes graded out at 61.5, but he was only on the field for 3 snaps, okay. He's been kind of struggling this year. I'm just kind of surprised about that one because everything from like last year, it seemed like if he could build off of last year, he would certainly be getting better. But I mean, he's only on the field for 3 snaps, so obviously the Giants coaching staff does not have a lot of confidence in him. Aaron Robinson, when he gets healthy from his surgery and all that, apparently hopefully he's just going to get on the field, and hopefully he'll be the slot cornerback, hopefully for the future for the New York Football Giants. So let's hope he gets a speedy. I'm just dying to see the dude on the field, really. James Bradbury graded out of 61.2. All right, I mean he got burnt. He got burned a couple times, but Reggie Ragland, the tackle machine, he was at 59.2. Azeez Ojulari, he graded out at 55.2. Adoree Jackson graded out at 53.8. Lorenzo Carter graded out at 48.9. I mean, he just one disappointing game after the other. Let me see. I mean, his first game of the year. He seems to be getting worse and worse as the game. First game of the year, Lorenzo Carter was a 62.2. Then he went down to a 58.2. Then he went down to a 49.3. Now he's a 48.9. So I mean, he's not impressing this year. No sacks. Not impressing at all this year. This will probably be the last season for Lorenzo Carter because I don't possibly know why we'd keep him around. Jabril Peppers, he graded out at 46.6. He's a liability in coverage. On fire. I love the guy. I wish we could keep him, but the dude, he cannot cover. He cannot cover. Logan Ryan graded out at 44.5. Xavier McKinney was a 43.1. Danny Shelton, he graded out poorly again. He was at 41.5. Danny Shelton, let's say, first game he graded out at 44.7. Then against Washington he graded out at 30.6. Then he graded out at 42.4 against Atlanta. Then he graded out at 41.5 against New Orleans. So I mean, not very impressive grades. I mean, Quincy Roach, he was only in there for 2 plays. He graded out at 40.9, and Julian Love, Mr. Duct Tape, he graded out at 34.0. Not very good. And Tay Crowder, Mr. Irrelevant, all right, he led the team with. He was tied for the lead with in tackles this week. He graded out at 31. I mean, I know he had problems with his hamstrings and all, but I mean he did not grade out too well. He graded out very well against Atlanta. He graded out at 72.2, and when he played against Denver, he graded out at 65.8. So I mean he's up and down, but it's I know he hurt his hamstring and all and everything, but I mean the defense they got their work cut out for them, especially when we're playing the Cowboys this week. I mean, if the Giants going to have a chance at all beating the Cowboys this week, they're going to have to do the same thing here they do against the Saints. Mistake-free ball. They can't, no penalties. They can't give up a bunch of sacks. It can't be where Danny Jones gets hit from behind, the ball fumbles out, the Cowboys pick it up, running for a touchdown. They can't throw a pick six. They can't run a punt back for a touchdown. You know what I mean? Because Dallas is going to score their points because we've just seen what Dallas can do on offense, and we see what the Giants, how bad the Giants' defense is. They just you're giving up 75% completions in every game this year. What do you think Dak Prescott's going to do to you and that offense? And with Pollard and Zeke running the ball, they're probably going to get some yards on the ground, and they're going to be able to pass the ball. And Dak Prescott is the best quarterback they've faced so far this year. And the weapons he has, he's going to move them up and down the field. Now the Giants are going to need to score at least 30 points without question in this game. I don't know if they can do it. I mean, if they want to beat themselves, they don't have a chance. I said they have to. Whatever they did here in New Orleans, mistake-free for the most part, they're going to have to do that in Dallas to give themselves any type of a chance. Because if they lose to Dallas, obviously they'll be 1-4. Cowboys will be 4-1. And just after, 5 games, the Giants will be 3 games back in the loss column. Going to be tough to rebound from that. Well, as always, guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to check out this video. You guys stay safe out there and go Giants. Woo!